So many things are fighting for our attention, and our lives would change if we sat with Jesus every single day. Welcome to part two of Get Your Life in Order. Part one was all about surrender, and part two is all about consecrating or separating a space for the Lord to be intimate in scripture, in prayer. We have to learn how to put first things first. Don't say the Lord is number one in your life if you do everything without Him. That is why you're frustrated. He is calling us to delight at His feet. The word scripture is actually medicine for our souls, and it's our food. When you consecrate something, you separate it specifically and intentionally for God. I want to ask you, do you have a spare closet? Do you have a spare corner in your room that you can say, Lord, I'm going to separate this space for you, and I'm going to meet with you here every single day? Trust me, I can't begin to put into words how beautiful it is to have a secret place where you meet with God. Yes, God is everywhere, but having a consecrated space for Him where you are free of distractions and free of the world interrupting you and rushing you, and it's just you and the Lord. Scripture, prayer instrumental. Sometimes I just sit there and literally delight. It's going to change your life. And say, Lord, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hear you speak every single day. And He does show up because He actually does want to speak to us. But see, our flesh loves comfort. Our flesh will never guide us to intimacy, time in scripture, nor time in prayer. And that is why our lives are upside down and there is no order, because we're not putting first things first, even if it's for 5 minutes. Actually, I recommend you to start with 5 minutes and slowly build up to the point where you're like, there's no timer. I just want to be here, because it's what we truly long for. Everything changes when you recognize that He waits for you daily. Psalm 27:8 says, my heart has heard you say, come and talk with me. And my heart responds, Lord, I am coming. The Lord wants to speak with you. He wants to help you. He wants to bring order into your life, but you have to turn your attention to Him. Hide yourself in secret time, in secret place, and consecrate or separate space and time and intimacy. So here are your next steps. Do you have a spare closet? Do you have a corner in your room? Or choose your chair, outside, indoor, outdoor. I recommend it not be in public if possible, maybe a park. Find your secret place, mark it, and say, Lord, I am tired of having to figure out things by myself. I was never called to do this on my own. I'm ready to abide and remain in you. See you in part three.